Quack, quack, rock lovers. Welcome back to Ducks React. I'm your host, Quaxl Rose, and today we're diving beak first into one of the most electrifying live performances in rock history. We're watching AC/DC absolutely destroy the stage at River Plate in Buenos Aires with Thunderstruck. And folks, when I say destroy, I mean in the best possible way. Not like when I accidentally destroyed my neighbor's lily pad last week. Now, for you ducklings who might not know, River Plate Stadium holds over 83,000 people. That's more ducks than the entire Great Migration of 1987. And AC/DC, these Australian legends have been melting faces since before I was even an egg. All right, let's get struck by some thunder. Hit it! Oh, my webbed feet! Look at that crowd! It's like feeding time at the pond, but with 83,000 humans instead of hungry mallards. That sea of people, it's giving me goosebumps. Well, technically duck bumps, but you get the idea. The anticipation in that stadium could power my heat lamp for a year. There's Angus Young. Look at that tiny legend strutting around like he owns the place. Reminds me of my cousin Pip. Small but mighty, and that school uniform, pure genius. Nothing says, I'm about to melt your face off like a schoolboy outfit. Brian Johnson taking the mic. That voice is about to cut through the air like my bill through pond water. And Phil Rudd on drums, steady as a rock, unlike my landing technique. Holy tail feathers! That guitar tone is crisp! It's cutting through that stadium air like butter. My pond is literally rippling from the bass frequencies coming through my speakers. Angus is making that Gibson SG sing like a canary. No offense to canaries, but this is much cooler. The way he's controlling that crowd with just 6 strings, it's like watching a master conductor, except instead of an orchestra, he's conducting pure electricity. Look at that crowd go absolutely quackers. They're moving like one massive organism. It's like when all the ducks on the pond suddenly decide to take off at once. Pure synchronized chaos. You can feel the energy even through the screen. That's the mark of a legendary live band, when you can transmit that electricity through a recording. I'm getting chills, and I'm covered in feathers.
Broke the limit, we hit the time, and we went through to Texas, yeah, Texas, and we had some fun, and we met some girls, some dancers that gave at the knees. Could we come again, please? Yeah, them ladies were too kind. Too bad. Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Come on. Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Come on. We were singing at the knees. Could we come again, please?
Oh no, he didn't! The duck walk! Wait, no, that's a Chuck Berry thing. This is the Angus Shuffle! The man is 56 years old in this performance, and he's moving like a teenager who just discovered espresso. That energy is infectious. I haven't seen moves like this since Uncle Don tried to impress the lady ducks at the spring mixer. And those faces he makes while playing, pure rock and roll emotion. It's like he's channeling the spirit of electricity itself. No wonder they call him the guitar god. Technical analysis time. That tone is perfect for a stadium this size, clean enough to cut through the mix, distorted enough to give you that crunch that makes your tail feathers tingle, the way the rhythm section is locked in. Phil Rudd's drumming is like a metronome made of thunder, and that bass, I can feel it in my gizzard. Cliff Williams is holding down the low end like a true professional. This is what 40 plus years of playing together sounds like, folks. Tighter than my grip on a particularly tasty fish.
Thunderstruck! Thunderstruck! Yeah, thunderstruck! Come on! Thunderstruck!
Listen to 83,000 people singing in unison. It's giving me emotional whiplash. This is why live music matters, ducklings. You can't get this feeling from your phone speakers. This is communion. This is community. This is what happens when music transcends language and brings everyone together. Even if you don't speak Spanish or English, you feel this. Music is the universal language, and AC/DC are speaking it fluently.
Yeah, say it, yeah! It's alright! Baby, we're doing fine! I say yeah, it's alright! Baby, we're doing fine, so fast, thunderstruck! Thunderstruck! Come on, baby! Thunderstruck! Thunderstruck! Yeah, thunderstruck! 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 Give me thunderstruck, baby! Yeah.
This performance is a masterclass in how to own a stadium. AC/DC didn't just play for 83,000 people, they connected with each and every one of them. That's the difference between good musicians and legends. They took a song about power and electricity and literally electrified an entire stadium. The metaphor became reality. It's like if I made a song about pond water and suddenly everyone was swimming. If you haven't experienced AC/DC live, add it to your bucket list immediately. And if you can't see them live, this River Plate performance is the next best thing. That's all for this one, rock fans. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell harder than Angus rings out those power chords. What should we react to next? Drop your suggestions in the comments. Until next time, keep your feathers ruffled and your volume at 11. This has been Quaxl Rose, and remember, life's too short for quiet music. Quack out!